This is actually the third archive exhibition. 2 years ago we had a small collection. I think it was only about 15, 20 photographs from about 6 or 7 different contributors. Last year we had 38 pictures from about 12 or 13 contributing photographers. And this year we have 44 photographs from 23 different contributors. Most of the people are from people who've been connected with the gallery over the last 5 years. Some established photographers like myself and Bill Kirk, John White, Brendan Murphy, Jerry Collins, them sort of people. People who've contributed to the gallery in any way were invited to submit at least one picture. And then we made a decision of what went into it. What we wanted to show too is that we're not confined to Belfast. That Robert Mercer, the Australian photographer, gave us 2 cracking photographs, one from Portadown and one from Ballymun in Dublin. So we're an all Ireland thing. We're not restricted or confined to Belfast in any way. We accept pictures from anywhere on the island. There's a couple of new ones. The one I suppose that stands out most is the John Hanvick's picture of Rihanna, the time she was mobbed in the New Lodge last year. I think it's a cracking photograph. You can see Rihanna in the background, the wee kid, as if he just felt her ass or something. It's just you wouldn't know what happened there, but the kid's got a really, he's laughing his head off. He's got a really thing, and you can see the 2 bouncers not knowing what's going on. It's just when she was getting mobbed. It was a great photograph. I would say between a third and a quarter of the photographs are related to the Troubles, which is, I think, representative. I work that out there in a way because my 30 years, my own personal 30 years of working in photography, only about a third of all my images were Troubles related. The rest were just general, people getting on with their daily lives, life in general. So we tried to represent that in the exhibition by using. You'll see that about as I say, about a third or right about a third, maybe less than that, there is directly related to the Troubles. The one with Jerry Collins is one of the 2 kids with a wee black doll, taken in Ayres Drive in 1952. It's a very endearing photograph. It's something that you don't see much of nowadays, or you didn't expect to see then. It's just a lovely photograph of 2 kids holding the wee black doll. Of course, any photographs by Bill Kirk are my favourites as well, because Bill's probably my favourite photographer from here. He's the man's a genius. The guy with in the bookmakers, the big giant lad who was doing the marker upper, as they were called, with writing the odds on the blackboard. That's one of my favourite Bill shots. The Red Barn was always this was always a pub, and as you can see, the interesting thing about that photograph is the woman who I got the photograph of. She used to work here in 1967. That was taken in 1967. If you notice that the entrance that we walk into now was blacked up then. There was a side entrance into the bar, which actually leads into the office now. Then it was owned by a man called Hunt, and then he sold it in 1970 to Seamus McKenna, who redesigned the whole interior of the bar. And we still kept the original bar, as a feature to show that it was one of Belfast's favourite pubs. Well, we took it over 5 years ago. It was literally a building site. It took us about 4 months to get it up to scratch, up the gallery sort of quality. And what we want to do here is to show that over the last 5 years that we have collected and we've had donated many thousands of photographs. We have an archive now of, if you include all the photographers' work, maybe touching 150,000 images. And we also have 8mm films, digital film productions as well. So the Red Barn Gallery is the archive, it's the Belfast archive.